Welcome to On Today's Ride. I'm Kieran, and in this episode we're on the Tet Special, a group ride 220 kilometers into some of the most beautiful western territories of central Vietnam. There we go. Okay, almost ready to go. Last minute check. Bike's all good, computer's on and charged. Banh mi bag is full of sandwiches. Check the air pressure, loop the chain, full bottle of water, 1 litre should do. We can always stop for water, I don't want to carry too much. And I think we're good to go. There's a slight delay, they left a bit late from Hoi An, but that's good because it means the sun will just be coming up. It's nearly 6 a.m. I've been up since 4:15 walking the dog, literally. And we can just see the rosy fingers of dawn. I don't know if the camera can make that out. Anyway, so last prep, get my gloves on, everything's charged, and I think we're good to go. Okay, we're on the road, lights coming. Here are the boys. Richie, Sean. Good morning. Hi, Jack. Looks like we left a little bit late, only 10 minutes. Okay, so heading up the coast, going to meet some other guys in Da Nang. We don't quite know who. Bunch of slow cyclists. Careful. Saturday morning, so there'll be a few out. Here's Julius. Hey. Okay, one down. At least 2 more, possibly more. Very end of Tet now. Let's see who's here. Probably Joseph, probably Travis. Here we are at the meet point. Don't see anyone. Oh, there we go. Travis. No, Joseph. Julius. The rest of the group rolling pretty slowly. Thought they'd come thundering past. But the pace of today is the big question. Jumbo Visma. And I'm filming Richie taking a video. It's gone very meta. Joe in a New Jersey. And then back. Travis, morning. Feeling strong?
I feel good.
He feels good. I'll ask again in 150k. Okay, we're a mere 24k in. That's 10%. Group's still looking strong. Jack's still smiling. Jack's still here. He claims he's going to pull out.
I'm 100% going to pull out.
Fair enough. But we'll see how many miles we can get out of him.
Oh, you want to get a picture of me bailing out? Bye guys, have fun. We'll go have coffee and a beer.
You don't know how disappointed I am.
He just wants to see me suffer.
I just want to see Jack suffer. I don't want to be the last. See you, Jack.
Go. All right, gents.
Jack.
Have a good ride.
Segment starts. It's go time. Up and under London Bridge, as I call it. Okay, little out of breath. Well, my fear about this ride is that it would be too fast. But suddenly, I find myself out alone. No sight of anyone, I think, except Joe. Anyway, that's good. Sensible pace. No one going too crazy. See how we feel in a few hours. Okay, a few more little climbs on here, and then the first sort of major climb, known in Viet as Dok Kien, and by us as the wonderfully named MILF climb. There's a story there. Okay, so what is today's ride? It's called by the local riders here the Tet Special. Tet, if you remember, Tet Nguyen Dan, the festival of the Lunar New Year, which just passed, but the weather wasn't good last weekend, so it's been delayed a week. Traditionally done over the Tet holiday, and it's a big old ride. 220k, I think nearly 3,000 meters of climbing. Good news, it's cloudy, it's not too hot out, and even if the sun comes out, it's February, is it? Or is it January? No, it's February, so it's not too hot at the moment. I did this ride in May once, and I think that may be the hottest I've ever been on a bicycle. Okay, so the route is like a big kind of rectangle. We're heading west on the Prao Road to Prao, big surprise. That's about 100k. Then south on the Ho Chi Minh Trail. I'll say a bit more about the Ho Chi Minh Trail when we get there. Nasty little climb to Tan Mi. Probably stop for lunch in there. And then all the way back east to Hoi An, Da Nang. But as you can see, it's a very pretty ride. Road surfaces are about to get a lot worse. It is notoriously bad. I'll be very grateful for the gravel bike for this one. A little downhill. So how's the pace so far, Julius?
Yeah, if we keep this pace, I'm up the hill, then I'm out in 30.
Oh, I thought this was relatively slow. I feared worse.
No, uphill this is okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we're on the first serious climb. Well, not that serious. Dok Kien. 1.6k, it's a short one, a little bit steep in places. We did a race on this a few years ago, but it's a very pretty one. Doesn't look like anyone's going for it.
Sometimes like wildly pointing out.
Have we got our first mechanical?
The chain came off.
Just a chain.
The chain was rattling off the wheel. I thought it was spoke. I was like, no.
I suspect that might be something to do with these wonderful road surfaces. Chiang Mai Rider 55. Hello! Going through the little villages, all the kids waving. Right. Okay, we're on the last decent-ish climb before Prao. Richie's raced off, Joe's chasing me. I'm playing the longer game. It's not a day for sprinting up climbs. We'll be about not halfway in, but 90k in or so once we get to Prao, so I think it'll be sandwich time. Okay, riding into Prao. Road surfaces have got worse since the last time I was here. Pure gravel now. It's a funny little town. there's kind of very little of interest here, but it's a good sort of refueling point, and I've even spent the night here once when I was on a multi-day tour. There's a couple of little shops. You can even get a bowler for here should you wish, but we're going to go left now that way. So this is the Ho Chi Minh Trail. Okay, we're in Brow. I stopped, got a can of Coke. Boys have gone for coffee. Hello! Let's say hello to all the kids. I don't see too many foreigners around here. I think if I look for the bicycles, I can see a light flashing. There they are. So they must be in there. So we'll go in, have a coffee, have a little bit of a break, eat a sandwich. Okay, so we're on the Ho Chi Minh Trail. What is the Ho Chi Minh Trail, I hear you ask? Well, nowadays it is basically a road stretching from Saigon in the south to Hanoi in the north, very much along the western border with Laos, and it's very pretty parts of it, as you can see. All the kids are out. Hi kids! You got to wave and shout at every child, hello! Yeah, much beloved of motorbike tourists. It's a really nice touring road, and cycle tourists as well. Originally, however, a different story. The Ho Chi Minh Trail, or trail, because it was a whole network of trails, hey, was how Ho Chi Minh, Uncle Ho, Chu Ho, how he resupplied his troops. So this whole network of trails, not paved, very hard. I can see photos of them carrying parts of big guns through muddy trails, up and over big mountains, incredible stuff. And that was how they beat the French at Dien Bien Phu and ended the whole French colonization of Southeast Asia. Don't fuck with them yet. Okay, lovely little downhill through the hairpins. This river must be dammed somewhere. Absolutely beautiful scenery, and still nice and cloudy. Temperatures are still, I'd say, 22, 23, absolutely perfect. Little row of cherry trees here, or peach. Don't drive over the edge. Ooh. Yeah, this is a very pretty part of the Ho Chi Minh Trail. This bit, and then north of Prao to Alui, which I've done, is really, really pretty. You get up, there's a bit of a nasty climb, but it takes you up into like tree fern forests. Very special, very lovely. Okay, this is the sort of little pre-climb before the big climb. There's a 9k climb into Tan Mi. Tan Mi will be the last sort of proper break we'll take, and then after Tan Mi it's fairly easy. Well, it's fairly flat all the way back into town. That's the theory. Another pretty bit. Everyone taking photos. Fantastic descent.
That's the start of the big climb.
This is it. Segment starts in 64 meters. Okay, we're about halfway up the well, not the final climb, but the final big climb. 9k up and then down into Tanmi for a little break. Julius is with me. Whoop, whoop. The quick boys have sped ahead. I don't feel any need to do a fast one today. Just enjoying that view. Xin chào. Okay, 3k to go, but I have to say, compared to the last time I did this ride, apples and oranges, apples and pears, I don't know, very different, shall we say. Today, temperature 26 degrees. Last time, back in May 2020, I'd say it must have been 35, 40 at this point. Not a breath of air, all completely dehydrated and just dying. Okay, at the top, segment done. Should be some good views. Now we got I think a similar 9k descent down into Tanmi and another break, maybe some decent food. There's Joe. You get a KOM? You missed it?
No, there was no chance.
You were flying. This is where we're heading. All the way down. Okay. Downhill mode. Bridge and into Tanmi, not a big metropolis. Shoes off, very sensible. Okay, quick break, quick drink. Okay, got a Pepsi, got a peanut brittle-y thing, basically sugar and peanuts. What else do you need? Energy is what we need. Okay, on the final climb, last biggish climb. It's only a couple of k, but it's a stinger because we've just been stopped for 20-30 minutes in the shop and those legs just don't want to start going again. Once you stop, it's very hard to get back into it for a few kilometers. We got 65k home. Hopefully we'll get a couple of the faster boys on the front, let them do the work. And then at some point, well, at a town called Ainea, we'll split up because some are going to Da Nang, some are going to Hoi An. Anyway, that's still another 30k away. So up and over this climb, in that Travis ahead, snakes around and then up through the pass there. Karaoke! Okay, we're pace lining. Last 50k, 60k. Richie's on the front. What are we doing? Not super fast. 35k. Hopefully we'll be home in a couple of hours at this speed. Okay, into Ainea. Check out the salt on Joe's shorts. Look at the spot. Check out his spot. That's a salty spot. Nogmia, sugarcane juice, nectar of the gods. Okay, we're turning left. We're turning left of the lights.
Alright man, we'll see you around
Yep.
on the road next week.
For sure. Nice one. Thanks for organising. Almost home. How are we doing? How are we doing in one word?
Fucked.
Fucked, okay. Any advance on fucked? I think that's pretty much the consensus. Okay, up and over the White Bridge. Past the golf course and we're home. That's it. 205 kilometers in total. The Da Nang boys have still got 7k to go.
7k to go.
Don't think Joe looks too happy about that. But it's up the coast, maybe with a bit of a tailwind.
I think the wind is in our favour. So.
I think the wind's in your favour. You'll be.
Alright.
Okay, Da Nang boys go left.
Yes, sir.
Laters.
Keep in touch.
See you guys.
Enjoy it. Thank you. Say hello to the hound.
And we're about 100 meters from home. Praise the Lord. Well, if you ever wondered what a 200-kilometer bike ride through the mountains was like, now you know. We had a few things in our favour. Fantastic group of guys to ride with. The weather was definitely on our side, and that made all the difference, I think. Okay, so as ever, leave your comments below, subscribe if you haven't, give us a thumbs up. See you all soon on today's ride. Xin chào. Come on. And home.